Hello everybody, this is SaberGang424 and welcome back to All the Mods 10. I know this is coming out a day late, but I've been semi-sick, or pretty sick, still getting over it, but I wanted to make a video at least. I can't stop playing the pack. I'm doing things, but I want to make sure that they're in the video. Today, we are doing two things. The first bit's going to be pretty quick because I've already crafted everything we need for it. But that is, we need to build an extreme reactors nuclear reactor because I am having issues with power and I would like to not have to worry about it anymore. And it's raining. That's lovely. Well, we're just going to build anyways. Yep, I'm already placing stuff before I mean to. Alright, so we're just going to build our reactor over here. We're doing like a 5x6, I think. I meant to do a 5x5, but I overcalculated the amount we needed. That's 4, that's 5. So I'm just gonna craft this up or build this up real quick. The wind generator just is not doing what we need. We really needed a lot more power for what I want to do. It just struggles. It's mostly the electrolytic separator that just requires an immense amount of power. And it really kills our power generation, or like just our power generation can't handle it. What you need though for an extreme reactor is you need the reactor controller, a active energy power tap, and then you need a solid axis port. This is where you'll input the fuel. This is where you control it, and this is where you draw the power from. You'll also need some fuel rods. We will be using 4, and then you need a control rod. The control rod is what moderates the nuclear reaction in what, like a normal nuclear reactor would. The nice thing with extreme reactors is, unlike mechanism reactors, it doesn't ever actually explode, or it's impossible for it to explode. It's also a lot more early game friendly, as you can do the basic version, but I did the reinforced version, which I semi wish I didn't, because the amount of iron that went into this was insane, because each one of these reinforced blocks require one one iron block plus 4 iron that you have to convert into steel, and then you need 4 graphene ingots, which requires you smelting up coal or charcoal. So you kind of calculate all that, and then I believe that the controller, extreme reactor controller for the reinforced version, requires 4 of them plus a diamond and all that, and the active energy tap, basic reinforced, also requires 4, and I believe the fuel port does too. Yeah, so it's quite a hefty amount. But now that we have that, we need to get some cables and some uranium. Let me do uranium. Just double tap that so it doesn't have that issue anymore. So I can put a block in there too. That might work. Just exploded. Let's put some lightning. Weird, I have never seen that happen before. Alright, so we're currently full on that. Got no energy in there. I'm going to throw in some uranium. We got plenty. Turn it on. You can see the amount of uranium, or not uranium, but energy this produces. It's quite a bit, and we have a lot of uranium. I'm not too worried about that anymore. Which means that, oh, here. Does not go in there. Does not. Does Yolorium not go in there? Does not. Those ones we don't have to worry about. But I'm going to see what other raw products we have here. I think I've processed mostly everything. Aluminum we can throw in there. Nickel, might as well throw that in there. The osmium, the silver, and this version of uranium, I believe, can all be processed down. Also upgraded my machines between videos. You can see I have an advanced infusion factory and a basic smelting factory. And most of these have upgrades and whatnot, but this one doesn't. I probably should I should probably get some for this eventually, but I just haven't been bothered yet. Let me sleep real quick. The second thing I wanted to get into today was some mystical agriculture. I'm kind of getting bored of just going and mining. Might still here and there, depending on what we're doing, but mystical agriculture. To start with, mystical agriculture, we should probably get the. Oh, we have the book for it already. The basic thing you have to worry about is the crops that we need. We have Inferium, and we need to get Prosperity, or I believe Prosperity is the only thing that you can't actually essentially produce with mystical agriculture. So that's one thing you might still have to gather. Then the resource crop. Oh no, I lied. Prosperity you can get. Then the Inferium you can get also. Just requires Inferium and seeds. And then one thing I want to make too is Inferium farmland, as this increases the output efficiency of the crops. A 10% chance to drop. Yep. And then another thing I want to make are the growth accelerators. So above the plant, or it grows the plant above it faster, and it has a range of 9 blocks. I believe you can stack them. Yeah, you can stack multiple growth accelerators of any tier as long as the plant is within range. You could have 3 below it, or actually you could have 9 below it, 1 block, and it would accelerate quite quickly. And then they have different tiers, the growth accelerators too. But I think we'll just start off with a basic version, as we need to make quite a bit of stuff here. But first, we should make the altar. Why do we do that? We should make our altar. This is how you actually create the better seeds that we will eventually need here. We should make some red wool. I gathered enough wool. I have a sheep farm over there now for wool. We'll need that for AE also for our bundled cables, like our smart and whatnot cables. But I know that we need 8 of these. Oh, I have to put that back up there. We need 8 of these, and we need 1 altar and 1 altar. I thought I had enough red wool here. Wool. There we go. Okay. We need to find a spot for this. Might just do this area here for now. I need to really start thinking about how I want my base to be built. I haven't really figure that out too much yet. I'm not very good at base designs, but I need to make something eventually here. It's actually perfect. So that should be, yep, I have the exact amount we need here. All right, so we have our altar. Should probably make some Ethereum seeds real quick. Mystical agriculture, Ethereum seeds. Make a couple of these. We should make Ethereum. Let's see. Make a growth accelerator. Growth accelerator. Need some gemstones, which we need prosperity gemstones for. We should make a few of these. Throw those back in there. Oh, I have to make the Inferium gemstone. Make a few of those. And we could probably make 2 of those. Oh, and we want the farmland. Farmland. We can craft. Oh, we need a hoe though. Not have a hoe. Do you have a hoe? In there. Mystical agriculture. Farmland. It might not work because of this. There we go. We got 4. Let's go ahead and get the 4. Let's see how fast this actually is here. So I'm going to do something like this. That's 3, 4. Just throw down the growth accelerators below that. And throw down that. Not quite sure how fast this will grow. Should be somewhat, but it does do 100% that way. I think it also said there was a watering can we can make. I'm using manual labor, fill up, simply right click on the water source block. Blocked for, okay. Let's make, also see if that makes it any faster. Watering can, there's some, okay. Can't make that yet, but I can make one of those. Make one of those, make an Inferium. Make one of these? I can. Okay. I don't have Inferium ingots yet. How do I make Inferium ingots? Okay. Make 4 of those. Make those. Cool. Now all we have to do, I believe, is right click on some water. Does it use the water? Not. Okay. There we go. You can see that they are growing already, but I believe much faster is this growing? Does it have infinite water too? I think it does. It's kind of growing semi faster. Um, One thing we can do later, instead of the growth accelerators, we can do the AE growth accelerators from applied logistics. So growth accelerators, these will be quite fast. I'm not sure if they're faster than the standard growth accelerators from this, but this goes pretty quick. But what I want to work on here is looking at the iron seeds. So iron for mystical agriculture, mystical. I want an iron seed. Um, Iron is prosperity seed base plus the tertium. Well, that's not actually that bad. We could actually make that already. So why don't we make a few of these seeds here? I don't know how many we will need. Oh, we should probably make the prosperity one next. Prosperity seeds. That way we don't run out of those. Maybe 4 of these also. And maybe a few more growth accelerators. Should be enough for those. And then the iron seed, we will need 4 of these. Ooh, I see. We need pertium essence. We need 4 pertium essence. Oh, wait, we need 16 pertium essence. So that should be 12 more. And then I think we should do 4 more of these just for that. And then iron. Let's see what we need here still. Be able to. Ooh, do we not have the right? We have a diffusion crystal, I believe. Diffusion crystal, we do. Able to make all this up, and we have enough for that. And then we need 4 iron. Iron. I guess we can only make 1 right now, but that's okay. That's okay. Up on that yet, but I don't know. I wanted to see what this would be like here real quick. We're gonna throw 1 seed in there. Then I believe we just throw in 4 like that. 4 iron like that. And then maybe we need that magical wand it was talking about. I don't know if maybe I have one, I'm not sure. Mystical agriculture magic, or not magic wand, but just wand. I don't know if this does anything by itself, or if we have to click on this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Creating an iron seed. Woohoo! We got our iron seed. Let us head back inside. Got that. Let's look at our quest book here. Mystical agriculture. Give it a second to load. We got some rewards here. Oh, this actually gives us some basic there. I need to look at that stuff before I craft stuff, because I think a lot of times we can get rewards that will help us. Like this gives us more growth accelerators, which I decided not to craft as many as I did. That gives us some of this. It gives us more of that. We got that already. That gives us some stuff. That gives us some stuff. Like, yeah, it gives us quite a bit of nice stuff. But I'm not sure. Oh yeah, see, like you can get diamonds and uranium and all kinds of stuff later on. Now, I'm not quite sure what the difference is between doing this and doing the bees, because people talk about, or people have been doing the bees more than they've been doing, let's go agriculture from what I've seen online, but I don't know which one is better. Like the bees, um, so these are productive bees. You don't have to fly around trying to find certain bees. Instead, spawn them using nests. You could get basically all the same stuff. I just don't know if it's like space wise, it would take up less space. Maybe that's why you'd want to do it. Maybe it's faster, but I'm not entirely sure. Let us collect everything else we got in there. I think mystical agriculture is maybe a little bit more beginner friendly in the essence that it's just like crafting stuff. The bees are a little bit more. I'm not sure, exactly sure how to say it, but um, it's the Inferium stuff. You could actually make armor if you were so inclined, up to it looks like the Awakened. Awakened is actually it's actually pretty good compared to like what I have right now. Um, and then I think yeah, you have some upgrades you can do. Um, speed up mystical agricultural machines. What kind of machines do we have here? Well, they have an enchanter of their own. Um, oh, well, that is. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I just pinned something. How do I unpin that? Uh-oh. Yeah, that is everything there. What do we want to do next here? What is the seed reprocessing? Can convert essence seeds back into essences. Okay, that's kind of convenient. Mm, the harvester could auto harvest. The soul extractor. Um, oh, 'cause, yeah, you could do yeah, you could do mob essence ones. You get blaze, you can get breeze, you can get experience seeds. Experience seeds just requires experience capsule or uh capsules, capsules, not capsules. Sorry. But you can actually make apples too. Ooh, these might actually be pretty good. Up to the supreme, which gives you absorption, speed, resistance, regeneration, and strength too. Holy crap, that would be really good. That's something that you could possibly do with. Well, I'm not quite too sure. Um, there's the pylon mod that I need to look into because that can give you like infinite potion effects, which make you almost invincible at that point. Because you could do regeneration, you could do speed and all kinds of stuff that way. You could do the invisibility, which I know that Chosen Architect has used the invisibility for a few of the dimensions, because some of the dimensions are so difficult that if you do the invisibility stuff, you can actually go there earlier than you might normally, to get, I think it's like the unobtainium or something like that. You have to go to a certain realm to get. Um, but yeah, um, we now have iron seeds. I think in the next video, I'm gonna do some prep, possibly get into applied energistics, just because of that will definitely speed us up even further. Um, I'm going to continue the growth of our um, little Inferium seed, or like our mystical agriculture farm here. I might make a separate field specific to that. Um, and with the next video, also, we maybe instead of the applied logistics, I'll talk about like automating that with dire things. Um, and I'm not sure if we have it yet, but we don't have FlexNet yet. That was one thing I was possibly thinking about doing, but we don't actually have it. Um, maybe I know that for wireless energy, that Hala has uh like wireless capabilities. That might be convenient to do. Um, I don't really know if I want to get into Power for any kind of power like generation. I know they have some pretty strong power generation, but kind of like the extreme reactor stuff. Um, like you have this standard reactor that makes quite a bit of power. Like right now we're doing 2,000 KFE a tick, but you could also make the turbine, and you can basically pump water in here and make or pump in water, turn it into steam, and then pump it into the turbine, and that will produce a lot more power depending on what kind of coils you use. Like I think you can use up into deuterium, which is a thermal expansion type block, and that's not too bad to make. Or maybe it's actually under IO thing. It looks like it is actually. I feel like it used to be. Um, what do you call it? I feel like it used to be a thermal expansion things. You used to like make the Enderium, and then you'd like step in it and teleport you everywhere. Um, but I might be mistaken here. And we have a little creeper coming up on us. Stay away from the farm, why don't you? We have so much health. Like resistance too. What the heck? I don't like that, Mr. Creeper. Um, what else do we want to do? There isn't much else I wanted to do after that for today. It's just kind of a quick video because I'm still not quite feeling too well. So I might just end it there for today, but I wanted to thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.